Community Viewpoint with John Pollock and Maria Hurst.
And welcome to another wonderful Community Viewpoint program, and we're still on the topic of Fall Festival. We will be we'll be doing that hot and heavy for the next few weeks. What we were talking about the other week in the Pahrump Valley Times, Fall Festival was saved, paved calls it quits. When we're taping today, this is the 24th, Thursday's Mirror. They made the bottom of the page over there. Community comes together for the festival. And Friday, August 24th, the Pahrump Valley Times, there's just a little bit of a section of it. Go to page A3. So either that's a bad thing or it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing, right? And I have Vicki Parker with me this evening, the chair of the town board. And the Fall Festival, which we almost lost at the last minute, is going hot and heavy and strong. And Vicki is one of the people in riding the horse with the banner. But guess what? There's so many other people riding along with us. Communities coming together, and a lot of things are happening, taking shape, and we may have even a bigger and better festival than we had in the past. So, Vicki, tell us what's happening. We had a meeting last Wednesday, the town board meeting, which the town board decided to go ahead. I think it was a foregone conclusion, but we had a formal vote of that. We were going ahead with the Fall Festival. And tell us who's doing what and what we're doing.
Well, first of all, it was really an awesome meeting. The public just stepped forward with ideas, offers of assistance, monetary support. This is a community event, and we need community support. And I'm here partly to tell everybody about the festival and partly to ask for more community support.
They're out there, and we're shaking them up, and they're saying, "Oh, maybe I should step forward and give the town a hand and make this maybe the biggest festival we've had in years." So tell us a little bit. Well, we were never worried about the carnival. The carnival was a done deal.
It, by the way, is the same carnival that we have every year. So those of you that are concerned that you're going to get shortchanged, you're not.
No, it's Davis,
and the tickets are still $20 for an all-day pass. Mm-hmm. If you buy them in advance, you'll save $7 by buying them in advance, because if you buy them at the carnival, it'll be $27. Mm-hmm. And we have a number of places where you can buy them, and we'll keep telling you about it. Glenn Lerner's office, his new office, will sell them.
He just came into town.
Yes, he did.
Stepping right out there.
I think that there's a possibility that he's going to sponsor some entertainment.
Oh, excellent.
And we definitely need sponsors for everything. The Mirror has stepped forward.
Great.
Pahrump Party Supply Store
Lisa?
across from Walmart.
Yes.
Menken's Allstate. Wolfie's. Everybody goes to Wolfie's at one time or another. Mm-hmm. The Chamber of Commerce. Mm-hmm. Nick Moore's business, Threads.
Threads, right.
The town of Pahrump, you could buy them right at the desk. And also, thanks to Mr. Pollock, the library will be selling tickets.
We have the tickets there. We have signs up there, so if you come through the door, it's not that you don't know about it, because of the signs that say that we have the carnival tickets there.
And we'll have them for sale almost up until the carnival. A couple of days ahead of time, we usually shut off the sales.
Well, yeah, you haven't been warned far enough in advance, so you save $7 on a ticket. Oh my goodness.
Well, the one thing that I really would like to talk about as far as tickets go, not just the carnival tickets, but also the rodeo tickets, and that is that in today's economy, we have so many disadvantaged children that don't have the wherewithal to attend the carnival or attend the rodeo. So I'm really spearheading a drive to help provide tickets for some of them. Obviously, there's so many children in need in this town. We won't be able to supply tickets for all, but we're going to go through the social agencies, and I'm asking everybody, when you buy your tickets, buy an extra ticket. Drop it off at the town office, give it to any of the town board members or the town manager, and we'll see that it does go to a child who wouldn't be able to enjoy the carnival or the rodeo. We're also accepting monetary donations, and at the town board meeting, we had people with over $1,200 in donations stepping forward for either carnival or rodeo tickets. So, hey, everybody pitch in, and let's make this an awesome carnival for everyone.
Yeah, and what you're just saying, you had a letter to the editor in the Pahrump Valley Times on the Wednesday the 22nd that referred to that also. So if you want to read a little bit more about that, it's on page A10, just what you said there.
Yes, we had Ron Frazier step forward with a large donation for tickets. So did Skisinski from the auction house. Ryan, right here from KPVM TV, donated his commissions from the sales that he has made for the Fall Festival.
Oh,
he donated $400. Mr. Dolan, Mr. Harper, and I'm sure I'm forgetting more because the donations were coming faster than I could write them down.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, just hopefully Butch will be here. He keeps driving to Aurora.
Yeah, and I've been asked who's going to get the tickets, and I would like to go through the social agencies. Nye Community Coalition or one of those. Mr. Michael Mack is working with me on finding the right spot for the tickets, but we'll see that they go to those that need them the most.
Right. Very, very, very good. That's
And
great.
if you you can always contact me if you'd like to help me on this too. A one-man band is fine, but a full orchestra is even better.
So anyway, where are we going to go next? What are we going to talk about next? What do you want to start picking at? You know what needs the most picking is arts and crafts.
Yes.
What are we going to do with that?
The only thing that we don't have nailed down and may not get nailed down that we've had in the previous fall festivals is arts and crafts. I don't have anyone who is willing to step forward on that. If you'd like to, you can call the town office. Call me, 764-8809. I have kind of been warned that it takes a lot of organization and time and a lot of volunteers. So it may be too late, but hey, we need you, so step forward.
Hopefully she's not watching. What about Debbie from the Cooperative Extension?
They would like to do their own booth and not.
That's right. They have their own.
Yes, they
section. That's
do.
right. You know, so they're already spoken for. Yeah.
So it may be a year without arts and crafts, which is still a big loss.
But that takes a lot of work to put that together, because if you remember going into the community center, that place is just packed with arts and crafts, and that's a week-long.
Actually, they reserve the community center for 8 days for that,
right.
Because they have to get everything in before the festival and get it judged.
Yeah.
It takes, you've got to get judges, and because there's so many different categories, you need a lot of judges. You need people who can receive the items and help with the displays, and then you have people that have to man that community center from noon until 10 o'clock, actually, when it opens some days and doesn't close until midnight.
Yeah,
So
it's extremely labor intensive. Yeah, so that's a rough one to fill those shoes right there. Yes.
it is, but if you're out there and you'd really like to work on this, even a scaled down version, it would be absolutely awesome. just contact me at 764-8809, and we'll work with you on it.
Okay, what do we want to tackle next? We talked about the rodeo. The rodeo is going to be happening.
Actually, we haven't talked about the rodeo.
We talked about it before the show, but the rodeo will happen.
The rodeo will be here both Friday night and Saturday night.
7:30, did you say?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't have that on the top of my head right now. The tickets are in the process of being printed, and they will be available next week. And I will be back to tell you where to find those tickets. We've lowered the price. This year it's only going to be $10.
That's a great save, to save the rodeo and have it at that price too.
Yes, and because we've lowered the price to $10, it's going to be $10 for everyone, adults, seniors, children, and they ask that we only have 1,500 seats, and so if you're bringing a child, they have to fit on your lap, or you're going to have to get a ticket for them. Yes.
Okay, but that's dirt cheap.
The other thing I'd like to talk about is the barrel racing. On Sunday, there's going to be barrel racing, and it's free. So you can watch the rodeo one night and come back for the barrel racing on Sunday.
We'll definitely have to find the times for that, because I don't think I heard the times the other
Well,
night.
I'm not sure whether we have times for things yet. We're still organizing things at the last minute, but definitely the Western Heritage Organization has verified that they are doing free barrel racing.
Oh, that's great.
And I'd also like to, while we're still on the topic of rodeo, to thank Marilyn Maddox, who has stepped forward to do this rodeo. She actually was on vacation in Colorado when the call went through, and they rushed right back to get it going. She knows how to run a rodeo. She's done it for a number of years.
But what's her real name, though?
Marilyn Dolan.
Okay. But we always know her as Marilyn Maddox.
Well, I know her as Marilyn Dolan, but the Maddox name is the name that is so connected with the Pahrump Rodeo.
Right.
And she's got her husband, Bill, working hard on this, too.
So we thank him, and we thank the memory of her husband who died.
Yes.
Because he did so much for the rodeo. I think we're down to our last minute. And so we were going to come back for another segment, but like we said, the carnival is a definite. It was never in jeopardy. The rodeo is here. We don't have to worry about that. And
the parade is a go, and we'll talk about that
when
next.
we come back. Okay. So please stay tuned. We'll see you on the other half, on the second section. So we do this because we have to go up to YouTube, and that's the prerequisite that we have to cut it in half. So we'll see you later. Thank you.